The kids are in bed?
Kids are in bed.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 14 of The Kids Are in Bed. I'm Tim Severson, and this is Jenni Severson, looking stunning as usual.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
So nice. Looking stunning as well. To you too, sir.
I felt like it was sincere and you meant it.
I did.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
How are you?
I'm quite nice, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I had a busy day today.
Mm-hmm.
I drove to Brainerd to be on a competing podcast.
Oh, competing?
I don't know.
Oh.
The I Know Bado podcast, but I don't know their schedule, so I don't know when that'll be out, but we will share that when it's time. But I did a lot of driving today up to Brainerd and
What'd
back.
you do in your drive?
In my drive, I listened to Your Mom's House podcast, and on the way back, I listened to golf podcasts. I didn't watch anything that was happening on my phone as I was driving. But you knew this a long time ago, and I always dread the drive to Brainerd because in my head, it's always weekend traffic, and we're always going with traffic that direction, and then with it back or against it with it. What's worse?
With it. Against traffic is good.
Against traffic is good. With it is bad.
Yeah.
Against the current
in the traffic
is bad. With the current is good if you're in a river.
Well, what are you trying to accomplish? If you're trying to accomplish not floating down the river, then that would be bad.
Which one?
With the current. If your goal is not to move and the current is moving you, you are not happy. So it really depends on what you're hoping the outcome is.
You know so much about rivers. I didn't know that about you.
What?
You just talking currents.
I don't want to be moved where I don't want to go.
That's true.
Stop moving me.
Stop moving me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay. Well, anyways, there was no traffic. So it's very nice when there's no traffic. I don't mind the drive when I'm not irritated with everybody driving slow in the left-hand lane and everybody not zipper merging at the construction. It's just me out there.
The Minnesotans, man, they just really don't know how to drive, do they?
They really don't. They really don't, Jenni.
I did have some Severson justice this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I felt so good.
Yes.
I was so happy. I was like, I don't remember what I said, but I said something aloud, like "suck it" or something like that. Like, so happy.
Yeah.
Gives me great joy.
And it's wonderful. It really cures what ails you.
Yeah.
We had a fun weekend. We had
a busy weekend.
Yeah, we
just did all the things.
Surprise Twins tickets.
Last minute.
Yeah. We were the lucky recipients of tickets that nobody else spoke for. Which is great.
Why people don't ask for things?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Segme, may I have those, please?
Segme,
I don't know what that was. Yeah, but it was so fun because Segme Twins. Obviously not a sports guru over here.
No.
But I do know that the Twins had an 11-game winning streak. Maybe 12. 12-game winning streak. And we actually got to see them twice.
Yeah.
In that 12-game
did.
streak. And both times, so once was in the Champions Club, which is the best experience at Target Field. And then the second one was on the Budweiser rooftop, which...
I think they call it is it still called the party deck?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I saw it called the Budweiser roof deck.
Got it.
But it could also be called the party deck. But we have never been up there.
No.
So it was cool to see the game from a brand new space.
Yeah, it was very fun to be up there. If I wouldn't want to watch a baseball game, like if I really was into the game, I wouldn't want those tickets just because you're high up, which doesn't really matter. The problem is we couldn't see a lot of the outfield. So balls would get hit, and it's
really rough for me.
Idea.
Yeah.
And yeah, you were very irritated.
So
You're like,
irritated.
did that get down?
Oh, no. Yeah. Was it error.
Or
Out.
yeah, or something else could have happened.
Pop fly.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Okay, but here's the thing I loved about the Budweiser roof deck. Rooftop, party deck, whatever it's called. The bathrooms.
Yeah. Quick access to a
All
quick
you have to
bathroom.
do is just, I mean, so there's like 3 rows of seats. That's it. And then, yes, there's tables, like high top tables.
Yeah.
Where you literally are completely obstructed from the field.
Yeah.
So you're not up there to watch the game.
Right.
And so it's just like a big roof patio situation with a couple rows of seats, but the bathrooms are right there.
Yeah.
So nice.
Super fun.
And then for the children, of course, just having that rooftop for the kids to run around.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to stay in your seat when you're 8, you know?
Yeah.
So that they could just run around on all over that roof deck all night.
Yeah.
Roof deck? Rooftop? I don't
Party
know what
deck.
the words are. I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I really liked that twins going experience.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was very fun. It was very fun. And if we had gotten sick of it, the nice part is once you're into a game, and especially if you stay for the whole thing, you can move around and go sit wherever you want, really. Once it's like the 7th inning. If
Well,
you wanted to get
not on the Budweiser rooftop
no.
or the Champions Club
No, but when you're
or the
in
Suites.
when you're in and all the
or
nice
the Delta
places
Sky Club
that we get for
or the Legends
that
Club.
we get for free, let us be clear.
Lots of places you
Yeah.
can't go.
We are in a lot of free spaces that are really fun, but once you're in those, then you can
Yeah.
go wherever you want.
Yeah. Where the riffraff sit.
There have a train on the 3rd level that runs back and forth, and the kids spotted it from the roof deck. But the way it was positioned, I don't even know if I told you this. The way it was positioned, we could see the train. I mean, somebody slightly more athletic than myself probably could have jumped from the roof deck down to the 3rd level concourse. It's not that far, but to get there the normal way, you have to go down an elevator to the 2nd floor, walk like 20 sections over, go to a different elevator, and then go back up.
Oh.
Yeah. And so
I feel like there was probably a better way and you just didn't know it.
we got up there, waited where the train came, and we were standing there, and the guy drove by us, and like we were very clearly into the train, and like they'd probably just pick us up.
Yeah.
And the guy just flew right past us and spun around and went back the other direction.
Oh.
And the game was about to start, and the kids started talking about being hungry. And I was like, well, we have free food, so I'm not buying you anything here. And then Clementine gave me one sad look. I'm like, fine. So we walked all the way to the other side of the stadium, caught up with the train. It was stopped, and people were getting off. I'm like, great, we're going to get on. It's all good. We walk up, and they just go, it's closed. It's just like, oh, for Christ's sake. So,
It's just driving around the...
yeah.
That's peculiar. What kind of train?
It was just like it was probably a repurposed golf cart on the front, dragging a bunch of other kind of golf cart sort of things.
Were they so sad?
Jude didn't care. Clementine was devastated.
Oh,
She
poor princess.
Cried the whole walk to the elevator.
Oh.
So I'm like, we can come back and you'll get to do this, and you'll
Yeah.
see how little fun it actually
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Well, I think you made up for it when you purchased her a $30 stuffed gnome. I was taking her to bed last night, and she couldn't even remember why she picked it out. She was like, what do I like about this thing? What is this? She's like, what's a gnome? She literally doesn't even like it. I'm like, why did you buy that?
I don't know.
Ugh. Listen, that was a poor choice.
We didn't buy a single treat when we were there. We didn't pay for the ticket.
All right.
So
Still, but you didn't have
2
to.
packs of baseball cards and a small stuffed animal for $52.
$53.
$53.
It was $53.
That's right. Because when we were checking out, because none of their stuff has price tags on it. which I'm sure is intentional.
Baseball cards did.
Oh, the baseball cards?
Yeah.
The gnome didn't.
I told him he could get one baseball card. Yeah. And you come in, Mr. Moneybags. We didn't pay for these tickets.
I had some drinks. And we were checking out, and she rang it up, and it said $53. And you looked at the girl that was checking us out, and she was, I don't know, she was probably like 20. And you go, $53? And she goes, yeah, this stuffed animal is what, $33?
She said the stuffed animal was $30. And I was like, are you kidding me?
And I just go, hey, Judy, nobody asked for your opinion. She laughed so hard.
She did laugh really hard.
I think it was that I used her name.
Yeah,
like that
for
really
sure it was.
Caught her off guard.
Yeah. And then we were walking away, and Jude even pointed out as we were very far removed from her that he's like, she's still laughing. She's still laughing.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
But then we were there Friday. They won again on Saturday.
Yep.
But then on Sunday, they lost that 12-game streak. It was fun to be part of winning teams, though.
Sure is. We've got the best team right now, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I was so proud of that segue just then.
That was very good. You shouldn't have pointed it out. I'm not going to drop that part out. You could have just let it go. I saw your wink. We were on a rhythm, and you had to just explain the joke.
It's not a joke.
No. Okay. Anyways, yes, the Timberwolves are up 2-0 on the Denver Nuggets, and it doesn't look good to be a Denver fan right now. That's for sure. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We watched the first game with some friends, and then you and I stayed up and watched the other game last night, and you really put in the effort to pretend to give a shit. I was very excited about that. It was so much fun.
I was interested.
You were interacting with me. You were curious. We were celebrating.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
I learned that you prefer. I learned that you prefer a 21-point lead much more than a 20-point lead, and and we had fun watching Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
break down the game in his nonsensical way that he does that.
I love listening to Charles Barkley.
He's very fun to listen to.
He makes me so happy.
Yeah.
But you know who I do not love listening to is Shaquille O'Neal.
I know. I don't get that. I like Shaq.
A bump on a log.
Yeah. See, I'd like one time to have Shaq just like hold me like a baby and just talk so I could put my ear right against his chest and hear that bass and just fall asleep. Just snuggle into him.
It sounds very uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
I don't really want to be in Shaquille O'Neal's arms.
You don't?
No.
Oh.
I'm surprised you do.
Yeah, seems nice.
Oh.
He's a giant.
Yeah. With no facial expressions. Does he know how to make a facial expression?
He does. He showed off his acting range in
Oh.
Blue Chips and Kazam.
Kazam, I think, yeah. Well, anyways, Charles Barkley is real fun to listen to. And it's fun to get into sports. Well, number one, it's fun when you're winning. But number two, when there's an end in sight. Like this idea that you just like watch sports at all times for an eternity for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's
every day of every year is like overwhelming. So that's why I'm not interested.
Oh.
Every sport that's ever existed doesn't have to be played at all times.
Well, they all have seasons.
But they all just run into the next. So I like the playoffs because I know there's going to be an end. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Short. Sweet.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it. Everybody now today is all of a sudden picking them to, at the very least, win the West and get to the NBA championship. And some are now convinced that they're going to win it all because nobody can compete.
Well, I hope nobody says, like, that's the kind of thing we don't need people saying. Like, shut up.
Yeah, those are people that are not from Minnesota.
Yeah, clearly. Well, what did you say? Was it other than the Lynx? Did you say it was the 91 World Series? Is the last time
in the championship
that Minnesota has had a championship?
Yeah.
Win? Like,
yeah, it's the last. That's the last.
So long.
Yeah.
It's a really long time.
Yeah.
I was in kindergarten.
Yeah. You were in kindergarten. What grade were you in the year 2000?
In the year 2000, well, I started 2000 in one grade and then moved to another.
Yeah.
So let me just decide how that all played out. But I'm going to guess that I was in 8th and 9th grade in the year 2000. Is that right? That is the worst thing that the school ever did, is make the school year span multiple years. It's confusing all the time. 2023, 2024 school calendar year.
Yeah. The only other option would be going January to August. No, that's too much. How long is the school year? Are we both
9
doing
months?
it? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 7 months? 8 months? 9 months? Some amount of months. 8th and 9th grade, final answer.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't want to get out of school in fall.
Well, that's the whole point. That's the only reason the school calendar exists the way that it does, is because it's like built around farming. I think. Did I just make that up? Your face is telling me I just made that up. I thought that was true.
It sounds right. I don't have anything to confirm it, nor do I have anything to
When's
deny
the harvest?
When's the harvest?
Whenever the harvest is.
I don't know, Mother. When is the harvest?
Don't they need the kids out of school so they can do the harvest? I thought that's why summer vacation existed.
I don't know. It's definitely
Maybe
not the
not.
harvest.
Maybe not. Yeah, that's in the fall, isn't it? That
Well,
harvest.
it depends on what crop you're farming there, ma'am.
Oh,
What y'all growing out there on your back
yeah.
40?
I guess that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Well, then why is there summer vacation?
I don't know.
It's not. It's the best season here, but that's not true for everywhere.
Well,
Wait.
I mean, it's
places-
winter
I'm so
in
confused
our
right now.
hemisphere for everybody. So it's all relative. No, it doesn't snow, but it's colder everywhere than it normally is.
Yeah, but it's not the nicest time of year. It's
No.
the worst time of year. In Texas, it's the worst time of year for those 3 months to be out of school and just leave the kids in scorching heat with nothing to do all day.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
right.
Terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the school year is what
I
it
feel
is.
like I've gone off the rails.
Harvest. I mean, harvest was
I don't know
wild.
how we got here.
But in the year 2000, yes, you were in 8th grade and then in 9th grade. So
Yes.
let me jump back to last week just for a second. So last week we covered 1999. This year we'll be covering 2000. And our little ongoing game is just going to be comparing the years now as we go. And we'll say 1999 because it's our first year and where we started. That is number 1 on the charts. And
We're ranking the
rank.
years?
We're gonna rank them out
I didn't know we were
and
ranking.
see where things fall.
Okay. Current vote is 1999.
Current vote is 1999. It's the
Got
only
it.
one we got.
Got
so, the year 2000. That was the year. Well, so hold on. No, you weren't in 8th and 9th grade. You were, 8th and 9th grade.
Yeah.
I was in 9th and 10th grade.
Yeah.
So, the year 2000. So we had been dating for a little bit. Now, I was thinking about this today on my drive, and certainly we broke up that year at least once.
Must have. Can't say that I remember it.
I feel like
But
we did
must have.
sometime in the spring. I feel like I had an opportunity for a backslide
What's a backslide?
back to the ex-girlfriend.
Oh, I don't remember
I
that.
remember there being like a short snip of time where
A short snip of time would have been
like
a day.
Friday. Yeah, it was
Okay.
like a Friday.
I was going to say
A
because
Friday into the weekend, we were back together by Monday kind of situation.
I mean, 24 to 48 hours maximum.
Yeah.
If we did break up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was terribly influenced by my friends. There was kind of that pull of like, if somebody got a serious girlfriend, unless you had somebody to like ride with that also had a serious girlfriend, everybody's like, why? This is dumb that you have a girlfriend. You shouldn't. But then as soon as they had a girlfriend, they would change their mind. So I think
just selfish behavior.
And I'm a very impressionable chap.
Yes, you are.
So I could be convinced in any direction of anything. Yeah, that was the year I got my driver's permit.
And license.
Yeah. Or no, I got it in 1999. I got my license in 2000, didn't I? I did.
Yeah, you did.
That fall. Yeah. I had my permit. That was when I got glasses in 2000.
It is one of my proudest moments that you were wearing your glasses. I don't know if I was with you, but when you went to go take your photo for your driver's license, you had just gotten new glasses.
Yeah.
And you were wearing them. And I told you not to wear your glasses in your photo because if you have glasses in your photo, then the cop is like, wear your glasses.
Yeah.
And you didn't listen to me.
Nope.
And you said that wasn't real, but I knew it because I was blind.
Uh-huh.
And what happened?
Got pulled over 2 weeks after I got my license. And
what did that gentleman say to you, do you suppose?
Where are your corrective lenses?
Suck it.
And I said, what? Your glasses. Where are your glasses? I'm like, I don't need
glasses. They're called corrective lenses on the ID.
I know.
Yeah, you would have known this if you would have listened to your girlfriend who was telling you.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I ever wore those glasses at all is because I put them on once. You're like, oh, I like that look. So I'm like, okay, I'm wearing glasses now.
Yeah.
And I hated them.
Take them off for your driver's license photo.
They were awful glasses, too. Ugh.
No, they were cute. I liked them.
Don't try that again.
So then what, did you have to go take a new picture or what'd you do?
Let's see. I had to go to court because it was a gross misdemeanor. And so we had to get a letter from the optometrist. And then me and my mom had to go to court. And it was a pretty quick process, as I recall.
I don't remember that you had to go to court. Now I feel bad for rubbing it in your face.
And then
But I did tell you not to do that.
And then I got another speeding ticket like a couple weeks later. I was in trouble. But then that's it. I really haven't had other speeding tickets in my life.
Got that all out of your system at the ripe old age of 16.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I remember when you got your license on your birthday.
Yep.
It was our 1-year anniversary.
Uh-huh.
And you picked me up
Yep.
for our first ever official date. Where you picked me up in a car and took me out.
Got my Chevy Blazer up to 106 on Highway 36.
Not with me in it.
No, on the way to your house.
No.
Got across the railroad tracks and pinned it.
It's very dangerous. You shouldn't do that.
Yep.
But I do remember we went to Pancho and Lefty's. Olay. Love that place. It was my favorite restaurant.
You did really like Pancho and Lefty's.
I still do. Although I still do. I was going to say I heard it's not good anymore, but I didn't want to be mean to the owners who are going to watch this episode, I'm sure.
You know what? If they watch it, they should know that the word on the street is your food is fucking trash. So clean it up.
Stop.
What? Somebody's going, holy shit, is that real? And then they're going to go in, they're going to fix the menu. Or they won't.
Oh, okay. Well,
they don't need to. Everybody keeps going anyways. Yeah. It's Tex-Mex, so who cares?
That is where Pancho and Lefty's is where it used to be called Tijuana's. That's where we went in my family for every single event.
You did.
Every birthday, every special occasion, every positive report card. We're going to Tijuana's.
I think I tagged along for one of your little brother's birthdays when we went there.
Yeah.
And it was his turn to order. And I was like, man, everybody's really into this place. And he got mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
And I'm like, classic Mexican dish there. I'm like, why are we here? Get that at any restaurant.
Yeah, because it was our favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
He would also get a bacon cheeseburger. Yeah.
Yep.
Those are like the kind of restaurants we went out to, though, my family.
Yeah.
And I started dating you, and you guys would go to like the classic. They'd be like bringing me a salad before my dinner.
Yeah.
I was so confused. What is this? I don't understand this. It was very confusing.
Yeah. Different strokes.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, let's jump into the year 2000 as it existed for everybody, and we'll weave in our little tidbits here and there. Oh, I should say, and I'll post this here somewhere. Here. There. So we're going to put the picture.
Okay.
Is it just because of my pointer finger?
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm going to put the picture right here, and it is in our junior high. Mm-hmm. And I went back.
Today.
I went back to the scene of the crime.
Aw.
Where it all started. Something wrong?
We could turn off that switch. Did my arm twitch? Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, that's very nice. Very nice.
The school has not changed. It's not a school anymore.
So in that way, I would say it has.
Well, but I mean the bones.
Oh.
Lockers are still there. And I mean even like the door to the library where we were standing in, that still says library on it. But it didn't look like a library in there.
I wonder what it is in there.
I don't know. I didn't want to peek too hard because I know that people live in, or they used to live in there.
I think they used to. I don't know
now
if they
it's
do
just
anymore.
the arts center.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, that was
Fun.
cool.
Nice trip down memory lane.
It was a trip.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I didn't like Franklin as a school.
Oh.
Like, I didn't mind my experience there, but just as a school, I don't know. I didn't really like that place all that much.
Interesting.
Yeah. I always felt, I think it was because both our middle school and junior high in Brainerd were both really old. Mm-hmm. And so you just went from one old building to another old building, and it was like, well, this is dumb.
Huh.
Didn't like it there. Still don't. Hated the football field. Hated everything
did have
about it.
a really
Hated
bad
the
football
gym.
field.
Hated everything about it.
It did have a bad gym, you're right. The locker situation was poor.
Yeah.
The cafeteria was no good.
Yeah.
You're right. It was no good.
Yeah.
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 You're right.
2000.
So you keep saying.
What should we talk about first? Music?
Yeah.
Movies? Politics?
Oh, all of the above.
The music was insane in 2000. Now, of course, music's interesting, isn't it? Because it is all kind of dependent on your formative years, right? I think anybody much older than us would be like,
Garbage.
I don't think they would say garbage because there's...
They would say garbage.
No. So Eminem.
Baby, one more time.
Yep, Britney Spears.
Hit me.
Yep.
Baby,
No
one more
Strings
time.
Attached came out that year. NSYNC's sophomore album. That thing went nuts. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, bye, bye, bye.
Yeah. Eminem released the Marshall Mathers LP. I played that album out. What else came out? Christina Aguilera won New Artist of the Year that year.
Who Let the Dogs Out? I saw. Come on, let's get real here. What were the hits?
Do you know
Who Let the Dog Out?
Who sang
Dogs
it?
Out? No, I have no idea.
Bahaman.
Bahaman. There was another one. Oh, She Bangs.
She Bangs.
Yeah, it's so funny because we've been watching Palm Royale with
Yeah.
Ricky Martin,
Yeah.
and seeing his name on that
Yeah,
list was
yeah.
just like, oh yeah,
You know what's so
he
funny?
was straight.
I was just trying.
Well,
the whole
he wasn't, but
I was just trying that whole time to think of who sang it because all I could see was William Hung.
William Hung. Oh, bless his heart.
We'll get to William Hung when
Yeah.
that comes around.
It's a long ways
That's
away.
A long ways away.
Yeah.
Papa Roach dropped their album. I listened to that by the pool that summer so many times. That was like I don't know if Papa Roach is considered, I guess that's like alt punk alt rock,
Oh my
something
God,
like
so
that.
many people are so mad at you right now.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care. If you've heard it, you know what it is. But all the small things, Blink 182.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Wow. That is a good album. Song? Was it a single or the album that came out in 2000?
Well, that I don't know if that song name is the title of the album. I can't remember.
Oh, what is it? It's the one with the nurse on the front, right?
Yeah. Enema of the State.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ooh, now everybody's mad at me. It's
Why?
embarrassing.
Because of the word enema? Or
No, that I
because
couldn't remember the name of the album.
You don't know the names of
That is true.
anything.
That was my first concert, Blink 182.
And
Not in the year 2000, though.
Newfound
Maybe
Glory?
it was in the year 2000. It might have been. Green Day.
Green Day.
Yeah.
There's one more, though.
Sum 41?
No.
Is that the wrong era?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. Inside baseball about the podcast today.
Oh.
We're done.
It was Green Day and Blink 182.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other person was. Why do
Yeah.
you? You weren't there. How do you know these things? What's happening?
I just remember when you went. I don't know.
Oh.
Things. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It was somebody
good.
like that. I don't know if that was exactly right, but I thought maybe if I said that, you'd go, "No, it wasn't that. It was this," because you would remember your first concert. I thought.
I did remember my first concert. I just told you who it was. It was Blink 182 and Green Day.
What order did they go on?
It was Green Day was the headliner, and Blink 180. Yes,
That was fun.
it was fun. It was fun for me. Thanks. I don't know if it happened in 2000 though. I have to get back to you on that.
Okay.
Maybe did, maybe didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun year in music, and this was a year where there was so much music in my life because we had the year before my parents put a pool in, and so this was like, or no, maybe it was a couple years before, but this was like my first year where I had a girlfriend and there were people at my house all the time. And it was just like, turn on the music and see who showed up. And people would call, and then I would just
Hey,
have
what should we
people
do
over.
today?
Yeah.
Wonder if we should go to Tim's pool.
Yeah. It really did a lot of heavy lifting for my shit personality to get
Oh,
people
stop
over.
that.
It's just a
You don't-
joke. It's just funny. So I know that you like me.
Oh, I do. Yes.
Play along and call me an idiot.
Oh,
every
God,
once-
you're an idiot. What a piece of shit human being. Why did you even get out of bed this morning?
But yeah, the music was great in 2000. Movies.
Movies. Seen them. Liked them.
Gladiator.
No. The number one box office hit, according to the internet, which I never trust the internet anymore because it could be lying to me, of 2000 was How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
Psh, talk about a letdown. Number one movie hit of the box office. Disappointed to read that. Disappointed.
Jim Carrey was hot.
In that suit he was.
Yeah.
That was real uncomfortable makeup situation. I know that's not what you meant, but he was physically hot making that movie. It was a nightmare. He hated it.
Do you know that?
Yeah,
Oh.
of course I do.
How?
He told me.
He did?
Yeah.
You're friends with Jim Carrey?
Obviously.
Since when?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Do you know Drew Carey's his cousin?
Yeah, okay, nice one. Nice try. But yeah, you were going to say something about Gladiator before I interrupted you.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah. It's a little strange at times,
Yeah. Ridley Scott, right?
but overall very good. Joaquin Phoenix's character is very ick. Just ick. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I think a lot of Romans kind of were.
No good. No good.
There was Meet the Fockers came out. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Meet the Parents. Meet the Fockers
Yeah,
is the second one.
Meet the Parents.
Meet the Parents. That movie holds up. Still hilarious. Love that movie.
Think about that every time I pack a suitcase for a trip.
What part?
You're
Like,
not
just the
supposed
idea
to
of
check a bag.
Losing the bag?
Yeah.
Ah.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
is,
no, I get it.
Sorry.
There's a lot to do with the luggage. There's a lot of jokes.
Oh, sorry. Yes, just the part about packing, not checking your bag.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an hilarious part when he says that. I remember the movie theater just losing its mind when that line came down, you know?
I hate you so much.
Scary Movie came out that year. Started the Scary Movie franchise. Introduced the world to Anna Faris.
Garbage. Not garbage. Anna Faris isn't garbage.
Scary Movie isn't garbage.
Scary Movie is garbage.
Nah.
Such garbage. I love Anna Faris. She is hilarious. Aaron Brockovich.
I've never seen that movie.
That's peculiar.
Yeah.
You should probably watch it.
No, I want to.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's been 24 years. I'm fine. Like, it's never come up. Nobody's ever said to me until right now, you should really watch Aaron Brockovich.
You should really watch Baron Brockovich.
Baron Brockovich.
Oh, What Lies Beneath?
What Lies Beneath? Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
Quite the suspenseful film.
I don't remember what the twist was.
I don't either. I just remember it was like, because I hate horror movies.
Yeah.
But it was scary, but not like horror scary. It was just suspenseful. So I was like, it was really scary.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. He was trying to kill her, maybe?
Yeah.
Someone must have been trying to kill somebody.
He was ultimately the bad guy.
Mission Impossible 2.
Terrible. The worst Mission Impossible. They should just try to remove it from existence.
It was the second highest grossing.
Yeah.
Well, depending on what internet you're looking on.
Yeah.
Another one had some weird movie on there like Castaway, and I'm like, is that right?
Do you remember Mission Impossible 2?
Jog my memory. I mean, I know, yes.
They drive motorcycles at each other at full speed and then jump off and tackle each other in midair without injury.
The first one's the one on top of the train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't remember the second one.
The second one was terrible. The good thing to come out of the second one was at the MTV Movie Awards, Tom Cruise did a sketch with Ben Stiller, where Ben Stiller was his stunt double. And it's one of the funniest skits of all time.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Because that movie starts with him climbing on the rock wall. And you don't know what they're doing. It's like, okay, this was Mission Impossible 2, but then it's Ben Stiller doing the stunt, and very funny stuff. Let's see, what else did we have? This was the year of Bring It On. We'll move on to a different topic. So we're going to move on from that one. The Patriot came out. That's one of my favorite movies. Love The Patriot. Almost Famous came out, and I will say that Almost Famous, I don't even need to hear any other movies that existed. Almost Famous is the best movie to come out of the year 2000, and I will be taking no questions.
Okay.
Oh, do you have thoughts on Almost Famous?
I have no thoughts on Almost Famous.
Okay. Do you have thoughts on any movie from the year 2000 that we want to discuss?
Coyote Ugly.
Requiem for a Dream? No, you're just going to dead air me when you don't want to talk about things? You're just gonna
You know I don't want to talk about Requiem for a Dream. I think I'm past it now, but there was... Well, I don't actually know because I haven't heard that song in a long time, but so maybe I'm not past it. I think I might be though. But there was a very long chunk of time, 10 or more years, where I could not hear that music without like physically getting a knot in my stomach. Like I can't even.
Yeah, that movie's rough.
Nope, won't do it. Nope.
Yes, Coyote Ugly came out.
Yeah, no, that's what it's about. Coyote Ugly. Come on, how are you talking about all these other films when Coyote Ugly came out?
God, that movie.
Come on. That movie's so fun.
You can try to resist and to hide from my kiss. But you know, yeah, you know.
Don't you know? I think.
Don't you know?
I think.
Can't fight the moonlight.
That's it. That's it.
You
Sing
can't
it.
fight it.
Can't be done.
You can't fight it.
Quite delightful. Quite fun. Couple of hits.
John Goodman.
He's good at stuff.
Castaway.
Oh yeah, there is Castaway.
Castaway.
Oh, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
Now that's fun.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time, and I don't think I want to watch it again.
You're scared? It won't hold up?
I just know how cheesy it is. And
I love it. I love Nicolas Cage.
It's a great cast. Nicolas Cage, Robert Duvall, Angelina Jolie,
The guy, I can't, Giovanni
Ribisi. There's more.
Who's the bad guy?
I can't remember, but the Timothy Oliphant is one of the cops. There are a lot of people in that movie. That's a fun movie.
It is a very fun movie. I like that movie.
Yeah.
Let's talk about politics.
Talk about politics?
Yeah, wasn't there like a
little hanging Chad situation? Yeah, it was the first time, I think it was the first time a president won the election while losing the popular vote. I think that was the first time it happened, but I could be wrong on that. But yeah, it all came down to Florida. Hanging Chads, it took a month to recount, and the Supreme Court ruled it went to Bush.
That's fun.
Yeah. And Al Gore just said, got it. Other people could take fucking notes. That's enough of politics, unless you want to keep going down that rabbit hole. Remember the Titans came out.
You're back to movies.
I am back to movies. What, you want to talk about? Okay. Let's hear
Movies are the best. Remember the Titans. Yeah. There are a lot of good movies from 2000. I'm having a hard time choosing my favorite. But now that I see Remember the Titans, that might be at the top. I love that movie.
Not. Remember the Titans is not at the top.
Such a fun movie.
It is a fun movie. No, I mean for you.
What's at the top?
I don't know, but it's not Remember the Titans.
I like Remember the Titans.
There isn't a single time in the 24 years since it has come out that you've been like, we should watch Remember the Titans.
But I always watch it when it's on.
Yeah, when was the last time
Every
you watched
time
it?
it's on.
When was the last time?
Well, I don't really watch a lot of movies these days.
That's not true either. We're just lying all over the place today. Dude, Where's My Car?
Ugh, garbage. That's embarrassing for everybody.
Snatch.
Oh, that's really good.
You like eggs?
I do.
Yeah. Little Nicky.
Oh, garbage.
Garbage. Hot garbage. So yeah, there were some good movies. How many movies do you think we've been to together in our life?
Oh my God. It's not even possible to answer. Do you mean the movie theater? Or do you mean...
Yeah.
How many movies have we been to in the movie theater? Okay.
How many do you think we went to in 2000? 30?
Yeah, I think that's a good guess.
30 or 40 probably, somewhere in between there. Yeah. That's a
Half
lot
of the Friday nights-ish.
Yeah. $5.50, I think it was back then, to get into Movies 10. Because you always got a 50-cent piece. That was like their signature for change.
Was Movies 10 open in this 2000?
Yeah. Yeah, Movies 10 was there. But yeah, they always gave 50-cent pieces.
Oh, yeah.
As change.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you know what I want to talk about the year 2000? You told me this, that it was the year that all the Harry Potter kids got cast.
It is.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited about Harry Potter is because there's a new Harry Potter coming out on HBO.
Yeah, series.
That I am just like so excited about.
I'm not as excited as you are. And it's not because I'm excited for it if it's good. I'm just worried that it's not going to be very good.
You don't trust HBO with this content?
It's hard when people venture into somebody else's creative universe and start messing around. It's just not the easiest thing in the world to do. There's a lot of threads to pull at there.
Well, they said that they were going to be true to the novels.
Wait, it's just based on the books again?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not into it.
What?
No, fuck that. No, I don't like that at all. It's too soon.
Too soon?
I don't like it.
It's been 20 years.
20 years since the first one. That's not long enough to start over again. No, I am not into it. I don't like it.
Okay.
I thought it was like, an extension, prequel.
No.
Far, present day. That story's been told. That is lazy.
No,
it's not.
Like
it. I don't like it.
It has been told in a 2-hour movie. It's an entire season. So it's going to be 10 seasons.
Oh, good. It's going to be too long? That's great.
What is happening right now? Are you serious? Since when has a movie ever successfully captured everything from a book? Never.
Oh, that's not true.
It can't be done. They can do a good job, but they can't capture everything well. Nope. Can't be done.
Gone
You
Girl?
can always tell when
Gone
a movie,
Girl?
pretty good, fine, mostly good, but suck it. Like, whatever. You just cannot. Come on,
Misery?
you're a writer and an author.
Misery?
And like, what are you talking about? You can't capture everything.
I just don't like it because it's lazy.
It's not lazy.
It is absolutely lazy. To reboot something that came out 20 years ago is lazy. It's
a TV series.
Yeah.
Those were movies.
Yeah.
2 different things.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
But that's what I mean. So they're gonna tell all of these other stories that depart from the book.
No.
The first book does not have enough content for a whole season.
So they didn't say that it's a book per season.
Right. So
they
they're
said
gonna
that
have
it's
to do
10 seasons and it's going to be true.
It's how many seasons?
10 seasons.
10 seasons?
10 seasons.
They know they want to run it for 10 seasons.
Yes, 10 seasons.
10 seasons?
10 seasons.
Yeah, no. I'll talk to you in
Oh my God, this is the most
15 years. I do not like this. At first I was I was kidding to make you mad, and now that you said 10 seasons,
I can't wait to play this back to you after you are obsessed. It's HBO. What have they ever ruined? So, what else happened in 2000?
do we have anything else to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that covers 1999.
Well, we haven't been talking about 1999. Maybe that's our problem. Have you been thinking about 1999 this whole time? Shift into 2000. For me, 1999 is still the winner. Because I can say in 1999, you had a couple memories. This time, you have no memories of the year 2000.
You didn't ask me for my memories.
I have. We can roll that back.
Oh, I thought you were asking me to talk about interesting things from 2000.
No, I want to know about your experience with 2000.
Oh.
Talk to me about 2000.
Oh. I see where I've gone off the rails here.
Well, I think my biggest memories of 2000 really are, when I went into Franklin Junior High today, we spent so little time, but it felt like so much time standing in the hallway.
Yes.
In between, because it's kind of an L-shaped school, and one side is the 8th graders and the other side is the 9th graders, and in the middle, and it was always on the top floor.
Yep.
I guess it's just because at that corner is where
Principal's
all the
office.
offices were. So it was always on the top floor, and there was always the same teacher who patrolled the hallway.
I don't remember that. Who was it?
Math teacher, geometry.
Patrolled the hallways?
Yeah, he would.
I don't remember that.
He would interrupt us sometimes from we would get into there was a whole system of getting into the doorways. You don't remember any of this.
No.
And other people would just be like, yeah, you're cool. We'll just hang out right here and we'll all talk and you guys can get back in there.
To do what?
I think it was mostly just it's
like a holding hands in the doorway?
No, it wasn't holding hands, but it was I don't know. It was like snuggling, standing up.
Oh.
But he would
Just
come,
like hugging.
he would come over and say, I can't fit a piece of paper in between you two. You're too close.
No,
Yes.
that did not happen.
I don't know how you don't remember these things.
I can't believe you that this happened.
Yeah.
I can't fit a piece of paper in between you.
We got in trouble once for kissing goodbye by him. I got talked to like the whole way back to the 9th grade.
What did he say?
I don't remember. Like I was listening.
I feel bad for him. He's just trying to do his job.
Of course. Yeah. But no, I didn't listen to his lecture about, I don't know. I have no idea what he could have said to me, but I was not hearing any of it. But yeah, that was when things started to get, that's when kids really started to, I feel like 9th grade, freshmen are getting kind of antsy in their teenage where they are at 15, there's a lot. And especially in Brainerd, Minnesota, I remember there were at least 2 instances, if not more, of drug sniffing dogs coming into the building. You do that like you don't, how do you not remember things? You had a whole freak out. No? Okay.
Oh.
I mean, this is crazy
Did I have drugs in my locker?
You didn't, but you thought you did. You had some blend of herbs and spices, but none of them would get you high. And you were terrified.
Oh.
They weren't yours. You were holding them for somebody, as I recall. Trying to protect your innocence. And you go, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Those weren't mine.
Yes.
Why were those in my locker at the school?
But I remember that spring, girls snuck Jell-O shots into their lockers and got hammered during school. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. I will not say names on that one.
That is insane.
But, yeah, no, it was like, yeah.
There's no way you could get away with being drunk in school.
There were things happening in hallways and stairwells of that school. I mean, it was...
Oh, my goodness.
lawless.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, it was an interesting year.
I do remember the dog sniffing thing.
Yeah.
They had an assembly.
Yeah, that was next year. So hold on to this memory tight.
Oh, okay.
Remember it. Feel it. See it all. It will really help us out next week. Feel it.
Okay.
Remember it.
It's coming.
Now, I'm fond of 2000, but I still think I prefer 1999.
I choose 2000.
You choose 2000. Mm-hmm. Well, what do we do if we split? We didn't talk about that.
Well, I don't think we have to decide right now because it all depends on how it ends. We can be split all the way until the end.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it does.
Yeah. No, you don't. They don't act like I'm so with it.
2000. Final answer.
2000. But that's solely based on pop culture.
No.
Oh.
My boyfriend got a driver's license.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Why was that beneficial to you?
It was fun. Freedom. Yeah. Drive me places like Pancho and Lefties. It's the best.
Yeah, I got my first 2 speeding tickets. Had to go to court. 2000 was a year for me. Listening to Eminem almost exclusively in my car. Getting very angry at things that didn't trouble me, but they troubled Eminem, so I took them on for him as well.
That was nice of you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was 2000 for me.
All right. Good.
Any parting thoughts on 2000?
No.
2000's greater than 99?
Yep. I think we should go check on the kids.
Let's go check on the kids. See you next time, everybody. Be back next week for 2001 and the story about...
What story is it?
Holy shit.
2001. Space Odyssey? What is it?
You were just supposed to commit it to memory.
Oh! The School assembly. School
Assembly.
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 Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
See you next time.
Bye.